Cannabis sativa is the most used illicit substance in the world. It has been legalized in several US states for recreational and medical purposes. Its active ingredient is delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol, widely known as THC. In our brain, we have an endocannabinoid system that consists of cannabinoid receptors. Natural endocannabinoids in the brain bind to these receptors to regulate the signaling of our brain circuits. However, when we add THC molecules, they act as an endocannabinoid agonist, which floods the system. So, what does this mean for our brain circuits? When the endocannabinoid system is flooded with THC, it affects the signaling of our brain circuits, including learning, memory, attention, and inhibition. Learning and memory circuits are controlled by the hippocampus in the temporal lobe. Attention and inhibition are controlled by the prefrontal cortex in the frontal lobe. These areas are highly concentrated with cannabinoid receptors for the THC to bind to. As a result of this, there is a reduction in neurons being repaired and connections being strengthened. This can lead to memory impairments and a reduction in performance on tasks that require executive function, such as planning and inhibitory control. This effect on the hippocampus is a similar consequence of aging. As we age, synaptogenesis decreases, leading to a loss of memory functions. Therefore, it is likely that chronic cannabis use alongside normal aging may increase an individual's vulnerability to degenerative disorders such as dementia. To summarise, THC acts as an endocannabinoid agonist, but too much THC has negative consequences on the brain. So, what effect will a small dose have? Studies on elderly mice have found that small doses of THC increase the number of synapses in the hippocampus, which improves memory and learning functions. Alzheimer's disease is believed to be driven by the production and displacement of the amyloid beta peptide. Amyloid beta is involved in synaptic dysfunction, disrupting neural connectivity, and is associated with neuronal death. Research has found that small amounts of THC is effective at lowering amyloid beta levels. It can be concluded that research strongly suggests that THC could be a potential treatment for Alzheimer's disease.